It's November 2025. On the streets of Italy, the Blast Rivals Grand Final is underway. Counter-Strike esports is in full swing, and people are loving it. It's been a big year, and we've had great tournaments ran by competent organisers. We've had the Vitality era, and we've had the Underdog era. Oopsie, I meant these underdogs. These boys are smashing it. Anyhow, it feels like they've won every event since the last major, and they're on course to win Blast Rivals here.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Just 7 days before the next major. Let's take a look back. The last major was the Blast TV Austin major, and it had it all. We had Torji crying again, like the playground bullying victim, all at the hands of the best Counter-Strike player to ever live. It's important to note, he also gave us one of the best walkouts of all time. The aura is unmatched. Either way, it's regarded as a really, really good major, ran by a diligent, professional, and well-polished organisation. But first, this video is sponsored by the like button under the video, the subscribe button for my channel, and the share button, you fuck. Moving swiftly on. This is where our story begins. It's May 2025, and we're at Valve HQ. Valve want to follow up on the roaring success of the Austin Major. Remember those S-tier professional organisers? They don't want to do one. So Valve got to work. They tried desperately, calling every potential tournament organiser. They searched and searched, but nobody wanted the next major. And then it dawned on them. Starladder hadn't hosted a major since 2019, and they were looking appealing. After all, their last major was a roaring success. Let's check in with Starladder. Starladder HQ is looking a bit worse for wear. To Valve, this looks a bit iffy. And rightly so. These guys hadn't planned a major for 6 years. Naturally, Valve didn't ask any questions and handed them the contract. Meanwhile, in the Starladder boardroom, CEO Roman Romantsov gets cracking on how to make this the best major ever. The news is out, and the community is delighted. He just has to follow a very simple recipe to make this one successful. Let's head to the exclusive Starladder Major Planning Command Center.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
The plan was simple. Stick to what made majors great. Let's head to the planning table. It's time to make this a major to remember. Now, remember those things called regional qualifiers? They're order number 1 on the paper, and they're getting scrapped. Fans are absolutely furious, because these are a great way of bringing through some underdogs. It's okay though, as the Starladder team still has plenty of ideas up their sleeve. Step 2 is to make major viewership exclusive to Kick. Now if you're not familiar with what Kick is, it's like someone copy and pasted Twitch and made it green. The comparison here though is, Twitch is the equivalent of a 47-bed luxury mansion, whilst Kick is the equivalent of a terraced council house in Salford. AKA pretty fucking shit. The issue goes even deeper than it seems though. There's now a more popular way of watching your favourite esports. It's called watching a co-streamer. Basically, you watch somebody else watch the event. Now some co-streamers are boring deluxe, but for some reason have a cult following. Meanwhile, some of them are just extremely retarded.
The damage is massive! Someone's gonna help Guma here! Someone's Guma is a monster! Guma is a monster! He's gonna be there for 1 key to smolder! That's 1 key to smolder! He's smoldering and smolder's dead! It's over! Doran! You're so good! Kill Peter! Peter! Peter!
Holy fucking shit. This guy's crazy. Now these degenerates are League of Legends co-streamers. But the goat of co-streamers is this guy. And he wants to stream the major. But there's a catch. He streams on Twitch. The super competent major planning team say no to his request. A crazy move, considering his co-streams tend to outnumber official streams. Competent organisers actually tend to invite him into the arena to co-stream. At this point, Valve step in. They're not too happy by the sound of this exclusivity deal.
What the fuck?
Rightly so. These boys are literally taking bribes to monopolise the viewing of a CS major. Back to the major planning room. The boys know they can't afford any more fuck-ups, as this is already a PR disaster. At this point, thanks to Valve, Starladder are now compelled to also broadcast the major on Twitch. Roman's got an ace up his sleeve though. He has acquired a new sponsor for the major. An online casino, home to thousands of degenerate gambling addicts. Rollbit. And yes, it's one of those crypto NFT casinos. And from a regulatory perspective, they're headquartered in the ass end of fucking nowhere. At face value, it's a big buck sponsorship for this struggling organisation. But fans connect the dots. Rollbit is literally fucking banned on Twitch. These boys think it's a 5-head move, but Twitch are one step ahead. They came out publicly to clarify their position, essentially saying that feeds of the major, including the Rollbit sponsorship, are allowed. Day 1 of the Starladder Budapest Major. It's stage 1, and the worst teams in the tournament are ready to do battle. And it was dreadful. PSP1G had a unique opportunity. It was his first day working as chief audio engineer at a major. Good luck, bro. Turns out the audio guy's a fucking idiot. Let's have a listen to the difference between the Twitch stream audio and the Kick stream audio.
Be expecting from them. Sometimes, Maui, they look decent in some of the tournaments, and sometimes they lose to teams where you think...
Yeah, this one's pretty suspicious. Also, back in 2019, when they ran their last major, they copyright striked anyone co-streaming from the in-game demo. Starladder, if you're watching this, please don't DMCA my ass just because I'm firing some shots. But it gets worse. During FaZe v Linvision, excited fans sat down to watch. After 5 rounds, the whole stream went offline for literally 2 fucking hours. When I say went offline, I mean we were left to stare at fucking sky shots of the Budapest city for 2 hours. It's safe to say that day 1 and the build up to this major was an abhorrent disaster, and we can only hope that things get better soon. And finally, Pimp being muted by Starladder wasn't all that bad, was it, boys?